I've just done my twirl for my 1 month weigh-in, and it's another weight loss. Hello, 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 lovely people. It's C again, monthly weigh-in. It's going to be a really quick one today. I've not set up my camera. I've just filmed my twirl. It's Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. Had to do it now or it'll never get done. But it is another weight loss and I am thrilled with it. So first of all, I just wanted to thank everybody for watching my videos on the 1940s Experiment YouTube channel. For anybody who's just tuning in for the first time, my name is Carolyn. Everybody calls me C. I'm 57, I think. I can never remember. I think I'm 57, born in 1966. And dare I say it, for 25 years, I've either been obese or morbidly obese. Now, my journey, I'm actually fascinated with World War II rationing. It's a huge hobby of mine. I often create wartime dishes. I have this theory that getting back to basic whole foods and cutting out ultra-processed foods, or not all of them, but the majority of them, changing my way of eating in that way, theoretically, in my humble opinion, will help me to control my overeating and my binges and get back to being my healthy self once again. So in January, I returned, let's say, because I've done this before in the past. I returned to a year on wartime rationing. It is August. I've been living on wartime rationing for 7 months now. 7 months, and I've lost a lot of weight. Without trying, to be honest, I'm going to go and I'm producing a video. A lot of people have asked me how I've controlled my emotional eating and binges, because I've lived with this on and off for over 25 years. This is definitely the only time that I have survived 7 months without any overeating, without any binging. It's a huge relief. It's so upsetting when you eat to the point of, well, you know what I mean. I really should have put a disclaimer at the beginning of this. I'm going to record a disclaimer now. One warning, I just want to say this before I go any further. I am going to mention disordered eating. So if you're vulnerable or if there's something you don't want to hear or could trigger you, please look away now. So yeah, where was I? Let's get back to it. So yeah, so for the past 25 years on and off, not all the time, because I have managed to control it for a few months here and there, but the majority of the time I've suffered with just overeating when I'm not hungry at all. So I just need to have this constant feeling full. So I've just eaten way more than I actually need. And I've also binged quite a bit as well on high fat, high sugar foods such as chocolates and crisps. Basically eaten to the point of being quite ill during the night because my stomach is so full and stretched. Now, that not only is just such a horrible thing to feel, but it's the shame and the guilt afterwards. It doesn't feel good filling your body with chemicals such as that on an ongoing basis and to such high quantities. Yeah, I just couldn't control it. And my theory for many years is that if I can not eat these foods, I think I'm going to do better with my weight and my health. So I went to my doctor's on Friday. I set up a monthly appointment with my doctor. Well, actually, it's with my nurse, Karen, who's phenomenal. She's amazing. She makes me feel so positive. But I do a monthly weigh-in with her, health in check, emotional check. It's been so useful, really has. Anyway, I jump on the scales there fully clothed with my trainers on. And yeah, the weight loss slightly differed with the doctors than home. But it was a weight loss for both, and both of the amounts were pretty good. Now, I'd love to say I'm going to go by the doctor's scales this week because it actually showed more of a weight loss. But I always go by my scales because it's first thing in the morning when I haven't drunk anything and after I've had a pee. So I think it gives a good base weight every month that's realistic and doesn't vary too much. Anyway, to cut a long story short, this month I am down to 244 pounds. Last month I was 250 pounds. So this month I've lost 6 pounds and I'm thrilled with that. Absolutely thrilled with that. Thrilled because there's been no overeating. Thrilled because there's been no binging. Again, 7 months in a row. And thrilled because I've lost weight and I haven't felt hungry. I'm enjoying eating a fairly, it's a very samey diet, but nevertheless, I really feel like the majority of the time I'm eating really healthy food. Now, I do have some ultra-processed food. So I do still have the occasional fake meat, as they call it, vegan meat, or I do have a very small amount of plant-based cheese. Now, these things, over the next few months, I'm going to really pretty much cut out almost completely. I think it's time to remove those and just get back to mostly whole foods plant-based. But I would say at the moment I'm eating 80% whole foods plant-based, and 20%, I don't know, maybe 10% ultra-processed, 10% processed. Anyway, like I said before, I am going to go into full details about this in my next video. Oh my gosh, I meander off the path so much. It's really hard to think straight and get back to what I was talking about. Where was I? So yes, this month I've lost 6 pounds on my home scales. My doctors say 8 to 9 pounds. I can't remember exactly because they gave me the weight in kilograms, but it worked out as 8 or 9. But 6 pounds on my home scales. Absolutely thrilled with that. I'm just going to keep going. There's nothing more I say. Like I said, I'm really strapped for time this weekend. So I'm literally doing my quick video on my phone, holding it with my hand. But I just wanted to let you know. And I just wanted to say that I do really, really, really appreciate all the wonderful comments that have been left on my recent videos and under my community tab. It's really, really helped me. It's made me feel, it's made me feel kind of worthy. It's made me feel I've got some more sense of, I don't know what the word is. Flipping menopause. It's my self-worth. That's it. My self-worth. I think that's going up. That could be something to do with I'm feeling a little bit better about myself with the weight loss, feeling a little bit healthier, fitting into clothes finally. I'm almost into the clothes that I wore when I started the current job I am in at the moment, which was a company called IMSM, which I joined in 2020. And I remember when I went for my job interview with them, I think it was about 239 pounds. So I'm not far off that now. So I'm pretty much sort of starting to squeeze into the clothes that I used to wear back then in the day. Before coronavirus hit, we all started working from home and I put on loads of weight. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. I will love you and leave you, and I promise to keep the videos coming in regularly. But oh gosh, I just wanted to say, oh, my arm is aching. I just wanted to say also that we're reaching a milestone on my channel. So I just wanted to say that we're reaching a milestone on my channel, and it's all down to you guys. For 8 months now, I've been striving to post regular content on my channel, because it's not only because I absolutely really love doing it and I'm passionate about sharing information, but also being at 57 years old, I think, I've got to think about heading to retirement. And I think it's also, I really want to get monetized. Now, that's not the be all and end all of it. Regardless if I did or not, I'd be doing this. But I think I've got to think logically as well. And I do want to earn a little bit of money from the content I produce. It's not going to be much, but an extra 20, 30, 40 pounds a month could be extremely helpful. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm almost at the 4,000 watch hours in a year milestone. I'm about 52, 55 watch hours away. So that is going to be achieved really, really soon, in the next week or so, I would imagine. And I'm really, really happy about that. And that's all thanks to you watching this channel. I really appreciate it. It's really going to help me out. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks so much. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.